Hello everyone, welcome to my new video. In this video, I shall tell you how to write a rationale of the study. But before I start, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Guys, the rationale of the study, also called as the need of the study, arises when there is certain things, when there are certain things that are missing that have not been covered in the earlier studies as per your review of literature. So we start with the words that although various researchers and academicians have tried to probe into, to do this, but certain stones are left unturned. So in that case, the rationale arises, the need of the study arises. That means that on the basis of review of literature, there are certain things which we have identified to the best of our knowledge that have not been done. So now the newness of our study is that we are doing certain things which are not covered by other researchers. So how to write the rationale? So what have they not done can be the areas not covered by them. Maybe I'm studying I'm doing a review of literature and I've gone through studies which are US based or which are UK based. They've not been conducted in India, they've not been conducted in say Dubai. So they have been carried out in foreign countries, but they have not been covered in India. So that can be the rationale of the study. I can write down that although various researchers and academicians have tried to find out say the reasons of NPAs, non-performing assets in banks, but the studies have not been covered in Indian context. They are existent in foreign context, but there is a dearth of studies in Indian context. Then if they are covered in India or a specific region, but they've not been covered say in the Mumbai region, there are studies in Mumbai region, but they are not in other regions. They are not in rural areas. So all the academicians or researchers have carried out studies mainly adhering to the urban areas, and no such study has been conducted in the rural areas. So now we are going to carry out a study which adheres to the rural areas. Then the need of the study may arise because maybe a respondent category has not been covered. Say all the studies are general in nature. None of the studies have tried to study the perspective of women in relation to non-performing assets. None of the study has covered demographics, that whether the non-performing assets or the customers that that have bad loans are of which category, whether they are young, the youth, or the old age, they are defaulters in their loan repayments. So none of the studies have covered or tried to study the concept in relation to the demographics. Then none of the studies have been carried out in rural areas that I've already mentioned. Then somehow it can also be that none of the studies have brought out the factors affecting NPAs. So now I would carry out that study. I will extract the factors using factor analysis. Maybe none of the studies have studied them across demographics, so I'll be collecting the data and I'll be doing a cross tabulation so that I get to know which demographic category makes more loan defaults as compared to the other categories. So maybe this has not been done earlier. Then maybe a regression analysis has not been carried out earlier. Say nobody has checked the impact of NPAs or non-performing assets on the profitability. That is just an example. I'm taking the example of non-performing assets. So that might not have been done. So you are doing this. That can become the rationale of your study. Another rationale can be that none of the studies is primary in nature. Nobody has carried out a primary study. Nobody has collected the data or developed a scale till now, and all the studies are based upon secondary data which is available on the RBI's website. So in that case, the rationale can be anything that you can find. Rationale would basically mean the need of the study, anything that comes to your mind which you think has not been covered by other studies and you think that this needs to be covered. That can always be the rationale of your study. So this is what I've covered, that these are the bases of carrying out a new study, and these are the basis you can say there is a need of the study. So this is applicable to all studies. You can find out the rationale out of these or anything that comes to your mind. So this is how you write the rationale of the study. I'll be coming up with further videos covering how to write the database and research methodology, the universe of the study, how to write about the sampling techniques used. So in this series of videos, so keep on watching videos. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for further videos so that I can continue with the channel with full zeal and enthusiasm. Thanks for watching. Thanks for now.